What's up, guys? My name is unCAGEDgamez. Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing another movie discussion video. The last time I did this was my rant on why Morbius is the worst. Today, it's not as bad as Morbius, but I do have some problems. I watched recently Thor Love and Thunder, the newest MCU movie, and I'm not going to say it's the greatest movie of all time. It's definitely not the worst, but today I'm going to go over my problems, my biggest problems with Thor Love and Thunder. Now, before we get into this is not a full-on review. This is just my key points of why the movie didn't have a flawless rating for me. If I had to give you guys a quick 1 to 10 how good the movie was, I'll give it like a 7.5. all right, it wasn't bad, it was just kind of okay. Now let's get through the list here of things that made the movie not a higher score for me. If you guys are excited to hear my thoughts, drop a thumbs up and let's get into it. Before we start, I should say that I am known to be a big Marvel fanboy. All right, I love comic books, I love DC, I love Marvel. The thing is, Marvel has done a great job releasing a lot of good movies. Usually their bad movies are DC's good movies. That's not me hating, it's just kind of facts. But recently in phase 4 of Marvel, it's been kind of hit or miss. You know, Eternals, not that great. Black Widow, average, a little bit below average. Shang-Chi, great movie. Spider-Man, phenomenal. Doctor Strange, it has problems, it was all right. So I don't want you guys to be like, oh, he's a DC fanboy or he's just a Marvel hater. Listen, I love Marvel, I love comic books. Trust me, I go into the movie hoping it's good, and this movie is okay. But here are my 5 reasons why the movie just didn't land higher on my Marvel phase 4 tier list, if you will. Also, if you guys have not already got the gist of this, it's gonna be spoiler filled video. All right, I'm gonna be talking about a lot of spoilers in this video, so if you have not seen it, go see it. It's still a good time. Go see it and then come back and then you guys can hear my thoughts. If you guys don't care about spoilers, well, sit back and enjoy me talking for the next couple minutes. Here we go. The first problem I had with Thor Love and Thunder was the goats. Oh, not the greatest of all times. The actual animal goats. Those goats were the most annoying thing ever. All right, I get it. It's an animal making silly noises and it's supposed to be funny. We're not in what, 2005, where goat videos were like all the rave? No, we're not there anymore. We're in 2022 where people make up songs from Stranger Things, okay? I don't know why the goats were such, not really a big part, but it was in the movie a lot. And literally the first second I heard the goats make noise, I was rolling my eyes. I was like, no, please don't let these goats be a big part of the movie, because I do not want to hear so much, okay? No, please. Like I was with I think maybe it was Nebula or something in the movie where she's like, oh, we should shoot the goats. I was with her. All right, no offense to the goats, I don't like harming animals, but when that thing is making that noise, please stop it. So the goats, I hated it. I went with my friends. They were like, the goats were annoying. One of my friends, Thrill, says that the goats are like kind of a thing in the comics where they team up with other groups of heroes. So apparently they are big parts in the comics, or they are a part of the comics. I just could have done without the annoying noises. And thinking through the movie, I mean, the goats played like 2 parts. They pulled the little ship and that's it. So goats for this movie, they weren't the greatest of all times. The next problem I had about Thor Love and Thunder was the humor. I love comedies, humor, all that, right? And this movie does have funny moments, but not all the jokes land. I think like 70% of the jokes for me landed and the rest did not. It was very forced and it was like stupid slapstick kind of humor. Also, side note, I don't know why they made Thor such an idiot. Like Thor, if you watch Thor 1 and then you watch Thor Love and Thunder, it's like 2 different characters. Thor in the original was like a cocky, smart, like arrogant, strong superhero. But now he's like stupid, silly. He's still strong, but he's not as like large and in charge. I don't know what the right word is, but you guys know what I'm talking about. In the original Thor or the first Thor, different character compared to now. And I get it. You want to try to make your character more likable and try to put some humor in it, and they did start going the Thor being a little bit more silly during Thor Ragnarok and Endgame and all that. I get it. You want to try to progress the character, try to make it more funny, but like there is a point where you can make him funny and then not have him be stupid, you know. And in the movie, there's so many parts where it was like, okay, you're supposed to be trying to be funny here, but it's not working. Like, for example, there's a part, again, spoilers. There's a part where Lady Sith has her arm cut off, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna go to Valhalla. And then Thor's like, oh, well, technically, you have to die in battle to go to Valhalla. So your arm will go to Valhalla, but, you know, you won't unless you die in battle. And it's supposed to be like this funny moment, but like Lady Sith was like giving this really emotional or trying to be epic dramatic moment here, sad, but then Thor's like, your arm's gonna go. Right, guys? Right? So again, Thor Love and Thunder, the jokes didn't all land for me. I think they were trying to be too funny because Thor Ragnarok was kind of the launching pad of Thor being funny guy, and I am cool with Thor being funny because Thor can be funny. Chris Hemsworth can be funny. Just don't overdo it. You know, there's parts where they could have just cut out and it would have been better, but I mean, it's whatever. I mean, the goats, why not have Thor be more silly, right, guys? Oh man. My next problem with Thor Love and Thunder is the unnecessary outfit changes. Okay, first of all, I might be in the minority. I don't know how people are feeling about this, but Thor's outfit in the movie, I don't really hate a lot of stuff, but I don't like that outfit. It is so bright. It's like you gave a coloring book to a kid and then they just colored in with the brightest colors they can do. I don't know if it's actually a comic accurate suit from the comics or anything, but it is just brightest yellow, gold arm sleeves, and then the blue, and it's so unnecessary. Also, the helmet he wears for like 5 seconds is so bad. When I watched the Thor Love and Thunder trailer and he has the helmet on and he's like, Jane? That CGI was horrendous. I don't know if it was CGI or if it's a real deal, but either way, it looks so goofy. It looks so goofy on him. And I know they gotta make new outfits so they can sell new toys. I get that. But you could have made the outfit cooler. It just looks bad. The Marvel Legends action figure of the new Thor outfit, I looked at it and I'm looking at the helmet. I'm like, man, this helmet looks booty cheeks. Mighty Thor, Jane's Thor outfit looks sick. She has a helmet and it works. It looks sick. It looks amazing. But Thor's new outfit just sucks. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, I get it. New toys, that's fine. You got to give Thor a new outfit. Thor had like 4 different outfits in the movie. He starts off with the sleeveless, like leather jacket, red jacket, you know, Suns Out, Guns Out outfit. That's cool outfit. They made a Marvel Legend of that. And then he gets the distress call of, you know, people in danger, so he has to go help. So then he's like, okay, I gotta go to somewhere cold. Let me transform my outfit. And he transforms into this sick, like, kind of like a old school Thor looking outfit. Not too bright of colors. It's like brown, maybe grays on there. It just looks legit. It looks awesome. I'm like, okay, that suit's awesome. That suit's awesome. He goes to the Snowlands or wherever, sees Lady Sith, do all that, and then he transports them back to New Asgard, and the Asgard is getting attacked, right? And for some apparent reason, Thor's like, all right, change outfit again. He changes outfits like 3 times in the time span of like every new scene. Every new scene Thor is in, he changes outfit. So he goes from sleeveless to old school to neon colored bright outfit. For no apparent reason. Thor could have easily fought in the normal old school gear he was rocking, but he just somehow, some reason, wants to pop on the new armor and the silly helmet, which looks ridiculous. And I'm not for it. And I get it too. Maybe they did the bright colors because later on they fight Gorr, and Gorr's land, the Shadow Realm, is like all you know, gray and black. So maybe if he had bright colors, it would like stand out more. Maybe. Still, I don't know. I just don't like the outfit. I didn't like it. Also, like, he rocks the golden sleeve of his armor, and then like 2 scenes later he's still rocking the normal suit, but then he loses the sleeves. Like, there's just too many outfits. I get it. Again, you gotta sell figures, but you could have rocked. I would have loved if they stayed with the more neutral, old school, kind of tough looking Thor outfit compared to his hello, welcome to kindergarten, bright colored Thor outfit. Again, maybe the color of his outfit reflects the comedy of this movie. It's too bright. It's too bright. Everything is just so bright and colorful and funny. God, I hate it. Let's talk about a little good here before we continue with my problems with this movie. Gorr, the God Butcher. Loved him. All right, Christian Bale as Gorr was honestly terrifying. He was pretty good. He was pretty good. He was scary. He was menacing. That's all I want. All right, he has a good backstory. The only problem I had about Gorr is we didn't get enough of Gorr. The movie Thor Love and Thunder is actually one of the shorter Marvel movies of recent, and I feel like Thor Love and Thunder could have been better if it was a little bit longer, so you can see Gorr evolve, more of him, flesh out his character, because the character is called Gorr the God Butcher, and we see him kill one god. It would have been cool to see him kill maybe 1 or 2 more to kind of show how strong he is, but you know, the movie had to be short, so you can't have too much in there. We have goats. We have goats, right? Everyone wants goats compared to Gorr, right? We get one G, we don't get the other G. But yeah, Gorr the God Butcher, I think, was a great villain in this movie. I felt the stakes. I felt how strong he was. I just would have liked to see more. So that's another problem. I just want more character development for Gorr. And apparently, I heard that Thor Love and Thunder was supposed to be 4 hours long. Like, the original cut was 4 hours. So they cut that down to like 1 hour, 40 minutes or something. So that's crazy. Imagine 4 hour long Thor Love and Thunder cut where we might have seen a lot more Gorr. Maybe they will release that cut and it will be more serious, because maybe the cut that we got was just all the silly parts. Like, they're like, oh, we gotta keep all the silly parts, so let's take this, let's take this, let's take... Oh, serious parts? No, time wasters, get it out of here. So my last problem with Thor Love and Thunder, it's not that big of a problem, but still, I think it's a little... It's when Thor gives the power of Thor to all these kids, and these kids fight the shadow monsters. Let me set up the scene for you guys. So Thor comes to save the kids that got kidnapped by Gorr. There's like maybe 20 of them. They're little kids, by the way. Thor's like, we gotta fight these shadow monsters. There's an army of shadow monsters coming to us. We gotta fight them. Does anyone have fighting experience? And the kids are like, no, we don't. We're just kids, right? Thor's like, well, it's no better time than right now, so find a weapon of some sort. So these kids go around, find like these pieces of metal, stuff like that, and then Thor has Zeus's lightning bolt, and he whispers to it, it's like, oh, who there should be worthy will have the power of Thor temporarily. So he spreads his Thor powers to the kids, so all of them get the power of Thor temporarily, and then they all attack the shadow monsters. There's so much wrong that's happening here. First of all, when could Thor do this? And did I sleep through a part of the movie? When could Thor just say, give everyone who is worthy the power of Thor, and then like share his energy? Because if he could do that, why didn't he do that against Thanos? Imagine how stronger of a team all the Avengers would be if Thor gave his power to everyone. And then I know some of you guys might be like, oh, it's Zeus's lightning bolt is the reason why he could do that. Who said? And how did Thor know he could do that? Is there an instruction on the back of the lightning bolt that says, oh, you can share your power with the lightning bolt? No one... I think we're just stretching here, guys. I think we're stretching. I think Thor could technically do this. He just didn't do it until now. But then my next problem is, how do these kids take on these shadow monsters? They said not even a minute before they got the power, saying that we have like no combat experience, and then they go in and they're like doing backflips and slides and like really advanced fighting maneuvers to these shadow monsters. Come on, really? Also, Thor gives his power to everyone that's worthy, but what happened if one of the kids weren't worthy? Would that kid just be like, oh, I'm screwed now? See, good luck everybody. What are the odds? What are the odds? Thor didn't say give my power to all these kids, just say give all my power, Thor, to those that are worthy. What happened if one of those kids didn't eat their broccoli or something and technically they're not worthy and then they're just screwed over? I don't know, that whole part, it's a little but those were the biggest problems I had with Thor Love and Thunder. Again, I think the movie was still fun and enjoyable. It's a short 1 hour 40 something minute movie. It's funny at points. I did enjoy the little love triangle between Thor, Mjolnir, and Stormbreaker. That was pretty funny. I like that. The goats, not so much. Also, my friends and I were like making a bet saying if the after credit scene was going to be a stupid, silly one, like how they did with Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness, where the end was nothing really advancing anything. It was just a silly, oh, I'm stop punching myself. I actually liked the after credits of Thor Love and Thunder where Jane actually goes to Valhalla because she dies and she sees Heimdall, which is awesome. Like, I can't believe they got Idris Elba to come back to do that one little scene. I think that's pretty sick. So the movie does have good points. One of the greatest things about the movie is the fight scenes. The fight scenes are ridiculously awesome, okay? I loved every single fight scene. Also, I forgot the Guardians was in this movie too. They show up for a little bit in the beginning and then they go off and do their own adventure. Kind of like a cheap way to have them not be part of the movie, but it was still cool to see them, and we'll see them again in Guardians 3. Or is the Christmas special coming out first? I don't know. Anyways, that was my rant, review, discussion about Thor Love and Thunder. Those were my biggest problems about the movie. Overall, again, I think the movie was fun. It's not the worst MCU movie ever. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen. I liked it. If someone invited me to see the movie, I would see it again. It's not that long, and it is funny at points. It's just there's a couple problems that I'm not for. Again, the costume change, unnecessary. It's so ugly. Let me know. Am I the only one that doesn't like him with the helmet? Like, he wears the helmet, right, for 30 seconds, and then he actually takes it off because he's like, oh, I can't breathe. And then we never see him wear the helmet ever again. That one 10-second shot was for the action figure. And the action figure doesn't even look that good anyways. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this review. I don't know what to call it. If you guys did and want to see some more, maybe I'll do some more of these of other movies I see down the line. Drop a thumbs up. Let's try to get this video, I don't know, maybe 2,000 likes for 2 goats. Get it? Because it's funny. It's goats. Anyways, if you guys have not yet subscribed to the channel, ring that bell icon so you guys get notified every time we upload a brand new video. Leave your comments down below and let me know if you guys watch Thor Love and Thunder. What did you guys think? All right, let's be civil here. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. If you love the movie, fantastic. I'm so happy that you love the movie. If you hate the movie, tell me why you hate the movie. We can talk about it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Mine's unCAGEDgamez and you've got Cage. 2,000 likes and we'll do another top 10 list for you guys. But today's top 10 list is very fun. It is the top 10 villains that should be in Gotham Knights. So if you guys are excited, drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to this list. Let's get it.